Presentation of a well-designed plugin and how to modify the looks of this plugin without changing the code. This plugin is a dialog plugin and it doesn't have any dependencies. It looks like this. It is called jsPanel, and to add this to a HTML page you include the CSS and the JavaScript. Here are files. You can choose minified or normal. The links for this plugin to be downloaded is found in the description. One thing I don't like with this plugin is the size of the header, so I need to decrease that, and I have done that here. That size fits me better. And what I will do in this video, I will show how you can easily find what you need to change just by debugging and inspecting elements without reading a lot of code and CSS how this is done. So we will start to do that now. Second step, turn child elements on. Third step, check what elements that increase the size. When you have found the elements that you need to change, you need to create some code to change those elements. And a sample on how that has been done for the jsPanel plugin is shown here. Dialog trim header. Exactly how this should be done, of course, depends on each plugin. But in this sample, I will present the code here. First, we did this button to open a standard dialog without modification. Next, we did this to open a panel that I will use to test and to modify. Here I added events, listener to events on the click, and that calls dialog open. This calls dialog open small. Here is the first function that opens this jsPanel. It has an ID, content, it's what is shown in the dialog. It has themes and the position. There are a lot of things that you can add here to modify the behavior. Here's a small one. That is that dialog that we are interested in. And in this event callback, I will call the dialog trim header. It takes the ID to the dialog, that one, same as there, and here we get the element to the header, or to the dialog, I should say. And from that we select the classes that we found when we checked the inspected elements for the dialog. You need to remember those or write them down. And we changed the minimal height to 28 pixels, font size. I also decreased the size for the fonts because I didn't want so large fonts that it has. And the minimum height for title bar and the margins. And that was it.